And you are back with Nicole. Today I wanted to talk about addiction. Addiction not from the standpoint of being addicted, but living with an addict. I unfortunately have been in more than one relationship with an addict, and I feel that it's important to speak on the codependent partner in the equation, because ultimately that's what I became, codependent. I sought my worth through an addict. I looked for acceptance from an addict. Things I was never going to get. I came to realize that it was almost like a form of self-harm, I guess. Continuing to stay with someone that literally was destroying me one moment at a time, all in the name of love. I think that's the hard part. You feed into the narrative, but I love you. I'll do better. I'll change. I don't really have a problem. I can stop anytime. I think I heard it all. And every time I believed it, and every time I was proven wrong, and every time I wondered, why was I not enough? Why did he need the drug or the alcohol? Why couldn't he just find the happy within me? And then I started questioning my worth, my value. And I guess I, at some point, bought into the narrative that it just wasn't worth it. I didn't deserve it. And I stayed for too long. Luckily, was always that moment when I realized that enough was just simply enough. It became very clear that there was not going to be a change on their end, so there had to be one on mine. Or I needed to just accept the life that was before me. And was I willing to accept? No. Why should I be financially stressed because of someone else's addiction? Why should I deal with their mess? Their choice. But I'm the one that's going to deal with the consequences of their actions? How unfair is that? But that was my choice. And when the choice came to leave, it was never easy. It was always messy. But it was necessary. Because until you stand up and say, I will not accept the unacceptable, you're along for that crazy train ride. It's never a fun ride. And it usually ends in catastrophe. I just knew that there came a time where I didn't want to live that life anymore. And I recognized that there were patterns. Like, I gravitated towards men that either had an alcohol or drug problem or both. And their focus was never me. And it was hard. It was hard to accept that, no, I didn't make them that way. But I absolutely attracted it, and then I entertained it for incredibly too long. So crazy, the things that we do to ourselves, all in the name of love, you know? Well, let me correct that. We tell ourselves it's in the name of love, but in all actuality, it's just another form of self-harm. Just another way that we can continue that, that trauma, that pain that we get so familiar with and eventually comfortable. I'm just grateful that there came a time where I realized I wanted something more. I wanted something different, and I deserved it. I didn't have to put up with unacceptable behavior anymore. It's not easy loving addicts. Not easy at all. It's the most heartbreaking thing I think you'll ever do. Because watching someone that you love literally die before your eyes, and your hands are tied. Nothing you say, nothing you do can make a difference until they're ready. And they may become ready, and you may get to enjoy that journey with them, or maybe not. If there was one thing I could cure, I think it would be addiction. I appreciate everyone joining today. This one's going to be a little on the shorter side because it was a heavy one for me. I challenge you to never accept the unacceptable. You don't have to. But do me a favor, check out journeywithnicole.net. If you're looking to schedule some one-on-one time, a little motivation, a little special care, journeywithnicole.net. Can't wait to see you there.